Portland amended its code to ban the development and expansion of fossil fuel facilities that handle more than 2 million gallons. And that's important because with a deepwater port, multiple rail lines, and access to oil and gas pipelines, Portland is a major international shipping hub. But the code amendment provided exceptions for local use, like fuel for the Portland airport and other businesses. This new lawsuit by the state of Montana and 4 industry groups alleges that constitutes discrimination against companies outside of the Portland area. And that would put the city in violation of the Commerce Clause of the Constitution, according to the complaint filed Tuesday in Oregon District Court. Portland City Attorney declined requests for an interview. Montana Attorney General Austin Knudsen did too, but he said in a written statement that the city's policies have been bad for business in his state. Portland's hypocritical policies kneecap Montana industries and workers from getting our energy products to market, while trying to protect its own citizens from the consequences of its short-sighted actions. Nick Caleb, an attorney for the Breach Collective, which is an Oregon-based climate justice advocacy group, had a much different take on the lawsuit.
The kind of straightforward argument they're making is that their ability to earn profits via risky transport and storage of hazardous materials in Portland trumps the right of Portlanders to be safe from massive industrial disasters.
90% of Oregon's liquid fuel storage is in the Critical Energy Infrastructure Hub. That's a collection of hundreds of tanks on the banks of the Willamette River in northwest Portland. And much of that land is made up of liquefiable soil, which could prove disastrous when a major earthquake hits. Recent studies of the area have found that nearly 200 million gallons of petroleum products could spill in a worst-case scenario. But the lawsuit says the policies have the reverse of their intended effect, essentially prohibiting oil companies from building new, safer storage facilities. And Kathleen Skama, president of the Western Energy Alliance, which is one of the parties in the suit, said the earthquake safety argument was hypocritical.
They have no problem storing oil and natural gas for purposes of use in the Portland area. Their ban is just on any new facilities that would enable export or shipment.
Now, industry groups have challenged the policy 3 times previously in state court, and each of those times it was sent back to the city so more detail could be added, but was ultimately upheld. Now, the new lawsuit calls for a judge to nullify the current policy and issue a permanent injunction to prevent any similar policies from being implemented in the future. And unless the parties are able to reach a settlement, the case could be headed to trial in the coming months. Brittany?
Oh, wow. That's really interesting. Kale, we know you'll be following it for us. Thanks so much.